And we are back! Zanhorn here, and in today's video, I'm going to be running my healing build through a veteran rank 12 Crypt of Hearts run, but the caveat here is my guy is only veteran rank 4. I'm running a Templar healer. I leveled this guy as a Templar tank, but converted him over to a healer at veteran rank 2, and have been trying to level him up and level up my restoration light, which I did get up to level 50, but you're going to see here my restoration staff is still not even 50 yet. It's only 48, and my abilities are not going to be maxed out as far as their skill ranks go, but I'm going to be running the same build. It's going to be Healing Springs, Breath of Life, Ward Ally, Purifying Light, and Radiant Oppression. And then my second bar, I'm going to be running Channel Focus, Breath of Life, Purifying Ritual, Annulment, which is not Harness Magicka, which is the morph that I like, but I didn't even have this opened up because I just got my skill. I just started using Light Armor, so I haven't got that up to morph that yet. So my Annulment is still rank 1, and then Repentance, and then both of my ultimates here are Solar Disturbance because I don't even have Meteor opened because my Mage's Guild is only level 7. So I'm going to just run Solar Disturbance on both bars. But you can just see my skills are not maxed out. My points here are even are not great as well. I got 16,000 health, 16,000 magicka. My spell damage is not even broke 1,000. And we'll see what my stats are when I pop my... So there, I'm going to pop my food buff and go back and look here. And so yeah, my health and my magicka just over 20,000. So I'm not going to be running optimal conditions there. And then my gear is not optimal as well. It's veteran rank 2 Seducer set, and all has the training trait on it. And I was just trying to get my light armor to level 50, which I did. But yeah, and my healing staffs are also only level 2. And so are my rings and my jewelry. So not great gear, not great stats, not great skills, but I'm going to show the build and see how we can do in one of the most difficult veteran rank dungeons. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we go. We're in vet rank 12, Crypt of Hearts. You can see the trash pull's already started. They pulled before I could hit the record button. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to actually do the commentary after the gameplay. That way I wanted to be able to concentrate and not have to worry about doing commentary and concentrate on healing. I wasn't sure how this was going to go at vet rank 4. It ended up going pretty well because the DPS we had in this pug was pretty decent. So it went pretty quick. But so you're going to see here how I run. I'm going to pop my food buff right now. That pops up my magicka and my health to 20k, like that. But it's going to be the same thing. My staple here is going to be Healing Springs and Breath of Life. I'm going to be throwing down my defensive buffs, my Purifying Ritual, and my Rune Focus. And there's my Repentance. And I'm just doing the same exact concepts as what I was doing on my veteran rank 14. I'm not using Mage Light, not using Structured Entropy or Combat Prayer. I'm just using the basic heals of Healing Springs and Breath of Life. I like this dungeon because it's probably the most difficult one. I don't think any of them are extremely difficult, but this is definitely the most difficult one in my opinion, that of the pledge dungeons. So I just really wanted to put my build to the test here, and it comes out quite well. I don't do nearly as much offense as I normally do in my vet 14. I was more worried about the suboptimal conditions and not having enough healing for the veteran rank 14 tanks and DPS, but in some instances where it was very low threat, like right here, I did add on the DPS or the offense, just so I could help move it along faster. But you can see here, DPS and tank are all vet 14, and that certainly helped move it along a little quick. These DPS were pretty good. Throwing out my defensive buffs. and my healing springs. And even during all this, my magicka, even at vet rank 4, only 20k, it's still not really moving all that much. So being terribly worried about managing that really doesn't come into play until I get to the boss fight at the end. But it's mostly because I'm stacking those healing springs and using Breath of Life not as much. Now here's one of the first times you can see me, I'm using annulment. In this particular run, I ran annulment as my wild card rather than puncturing sweep, because I really want to, right there, I popped it, I was in the fire. Not sure what that would have done otherwise, but I hardly took any damage and was able to move on out of it pretty quickly. Threw down my ultimate there, just because it's the only one I have available, and I switched over to offense. Defensive buffs. Going down some more healing springs. And the guy's dead. Easy peasy. Yep, restoration stat just got up to 48. And actually, when I started this run, you can see there I'm only veteran rank 3. I recorded the intro to this video when I was after the run, because I sort of was not expecting to do this, but if I had it to do all over again, I probably would have run some puncturing sweep just so I could have added some extra offense instead of just running the annulment the whole time. But like I said, when I was running through, I was interested in making sure I had as much defense as possible because I wasn't sure how easily I was going to go down. I'm actually going to fight this boss. Do a little offense. Let's do that Purifying Light followed by Radiant Oppression, just because I'm trying to get that extra offense in there that's essentially free. And that goes really good. Alright, picking it up here. It's going to be some Healing Springs. Same old thing, Purifying Light, offense. Throw my defensive buffs down. And just keep the run on moving. I did want to reiterate why I wanted to do this video to begin with, just because I wanted to show the viability of the build and also show that having insane amounts of spell power and having insane amounts of crit is just not that important. I know that a lot of healers suggest all the buffs that Templars can give or that they can get in the mage tree with structured entropy and mage light, but I'm not running any of those with crap spell power, crap crit, crap stats, crap gear, crap everything, and I'm still able to heal all this content very easily. So it's just another reason why I like to not sacrifice 20 to 30% of my bar with structured entropy and mage light, because I feel like there's just so much more to be added rather than running those skills. Like, the percentage of extra I get from running those is not worth it, because even at this low stats here, I'm still able to heal without a problem. And I actually didn't even run to death until the final boss because they killed the ads too fast. So I wasn't even really struggling at this point. Now granted, again, wasn't struggling because we have pretty good defense here and a good tank, so I do want that to be known that I'm not running a pug that is bad. I'm not sure how it would work in that particular instance, but so far it's going well. Alright, it's been limited defensive buffs down. I follow up, there's some healing springs. Taking some hits. Oh, Breath of Life. Boom, back up. Those healing springs there certainly prevent me from using a lot of Magicka Drain, which is nice. ESO Vet repents. Now here, these guys didn't even like spread out, so I was afraid we might have a death. But I think they were just pretty confident that we were going to be able to do it. Oh, just barely managed to get out of that red there. But all's well. Dead and dead. Okay, so we gonna skip over because we had a fail first attempt. They killed too many of the mobs, but here we go. We're gonna see if we can't down it this time. But the fun, challenging part about this boss is that it requires so much breath of life. It's really hard to do healing springs because everyone's running all around. So you just need to get as many healing or as many breath of lives out there, which is going to drain your magicka, and therefore you need to be doing those healing or those full attacks, heavy attacks to restore your magicka. Taking a lot of those AoE skulls because the tank's not aiming away, but I'm able to manage through. This boss I also pop a lot of potions just because I'm always trying to get that magicka back up to full. So when the spears start coming out and taking a lot of unavoidable damage, we can heal through it. This boss sometimes can be a challenge too, depending on the squishiness of the tank, because the tank is taking 4 adds, and then also when the spears start coming out, he starts taking a lot of damage. So here are the spears. He's got 2 adds on him, but for the most part, he's able to stay up pretty good. My magic is getting low here, bubbling. Gonna have to pop a potion, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, there it is. I just popped it. Just needed to get that magic going back up. And now I'm concentrating on the tank. He's got 4 adds on him. A little bit of offense here to help get to the... Yep, and we get to the next phase. Tank's going down. Breath of life. Boom. And I'm burning all my magic and keep him up. And as soon as we go down here, I think I'm going to drop my ultimate. Try to help out with the... Yep, try to help out with the adds, killing them. Also adds a little defense. And I'm going to also try to help burn through this shield on the boss so we don't kill our guy. You're dead. Boom. Breath of lives. Got him back up. That magicka back. Still got a potion. Do I pop one here? I can't remember. Apparently I don't. Heavy attacks to get me through. Some shields. Oh. Some damage here. Okay. And we finished them off. So, that's it. Veteran rank 4, mediocre gear, mediocre stats, mediocre skills, but did it just fine. Again, the DPS in the tank had a lot to do with it, so I'm not saying it was all me, but at the same point in time, this build is very viable and quite effective without having to worry about structured entropy and mage light, combat prayer, all of the so-called mandatory skills. I'm on a big kick about that because every video guide I read shows that those are the skills that you have to have, and I just don't think so. So hopefully here's some video proof, and leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.